What's up, guys? Felix from Giant Lifestyle. Right now it is May 1st. 2:39 in the morning, May 1st. I'm working on some things for my consulting company, and running some comparables for my comparables for my real estate business, and got my whiteboard over there. I'm telling you, man, having a whiteboard is the key to just next level thinking and next level planning. You can't possibly remember everything, and that's something that I still try and do to this day. Sometimes I'm super organized, other times I'm not super organized, but I try and use this thing on my phone called, I'm not sure if you guys have it on an iPhone or if you guys have an Android or a different kind of phone, but I highly suggest you getting an iPhone, which is the reminders app right there. So I have the reminders, my text messages, my phone calls, and my messenger at the bottom, and I try and just use that and basically split my life up into, long-term things, basically, things I'm working on, goals, personal things, my real estate business, my other business, my bills, and then some daily checklist things. I like to just split my day up into and map it out in different sectors. So I really have nothing planned for this video except that, I don't know, man, it just feels really good to finally start seeing success. And, it's something that I've been working for years, literally years, to try and accomplish what I've been accomplishing. And, even accomplishing what I've accomplished, I literally feel like I haven't done nothing. And this is the point that not only have I not really accomplished anything, and I don't want to keep beating the horse dead, but I made an income of, technically it's May 1st now, but last month in April, what most people go to college for 4 years, and make an entire year, and they don't even see it in one check. If you go to school, you get a degree. For example, a teacher. I think it's crazy that teachers are the people who, basically mold our future of this world, and they get paid $40,000-$50,000 a year, and like I said, they don't see it up in one check. It gets divvied up over, I guess 8 to 10 months, and then some of them even have to get like secondary jobs. I know my cousin is a teacher, and she makes pennies. And it's crazy, man, because like I said, they mold the kids of the future. But honestly, school is nonsense. And I think the true way to mold the future is to show them how to be independent. Because I truly think, I know a lot of people say, well, somebody has to work a job. I don't think so, man. I think that if everybody was independent, this world would still operate. You see a natural disaster happen, or you see something crazy in the world happen, and you think that the world is going to come to a stopping halt. Humans are very ingenuitive people. The world's never going to stop moving. People are going to keep waking up. People are going to keep going to sleep. People are going to keep waking up. And no matter what happens, humans are going to continue to adapt. So I think that's the true way to, really help someone, to show them how to survive out here in a monetary world, is not by giving them a college degree or a piece of paper. It's by showing them how to create their own income. Because I remember, I think the other career path that I was going to take was to be a police officer. And man, to risk my life for 60, 70, maybe 80,000, it's not even worth it. But I tell you, if I could be like a police officer for 1 day to 1 week in like a bad city, especially the cities that I invest in, I would love to do it. I'd love to get in like a high speed chase or something. But to risk my life every day and then, not have any serious financial freedom, that's not what I want. I would want, I want true financial freedom where I could take care of my family. That's why hold on, my nose is like running. That's why I got into business in the first place, man, because I want to help my mother, I want to help my father, I want to help my family. I want to leave a legacy, and I don't ever want my family to have to worry about money. And, man, I almost feel like if I don't do it, nobody else will do it. And if you feel that feeling, man, you have to go hard, because even if you think of that feeling, even if you're watching my videos, there's a good chance that if you don't do it in your life, if you don't do it in your family, if you don't do it for your blood, literally nobody is gonna do it. Everybody in my family thought I was crazy, and now they see what I'm doing and they're like, they still think I'm crazy, but they're like, wow, he's doing it. So I don't know, man, it feels really good. Like, I was just over there on my whiteboard, just crossing things off, because like, even with my fix and flip, man, this being my very first fix and flip by myself, that deal took like almost a year. And to a seasoned investor, that's like, oh my God, where's the profit? But I still walked away with profit, and I walked away with $1 million learning lessons, $1 million connections, $1 million relationships. And in the meantime of doing that deal, I bought 2 rental properties. So it was a win-win. My YouTube channel grew a lot. I did one of my biggest months with my flipping medical commodity business, and I had a lot of clients come through Flipping Medical Commodities University and have success with the business model. But man, that deal took like so long, and it put me through every challenge and every growth spurt possible. And I finally have it up there, checked off. It says fix and flip listed, under contract, sold, and 60K. And it's gone, man. So I'll probably leave it up there for like a little bit longer. Then I'll erase it and put a new set of goals. Everything on that side, I erased. It was like literally top to bottom in previous videos of just stuff that I didn't have yet accomplished. But I took a recoup note in my head of like what I actually accomplished, and a lot of the stuff just got crossed off. I erased it, and you know, I will develop new plans and new strategies. But it almost like, it's a crazy feeling, man, because it's like, I feel like everything in my life has been an extreme challenge. I've watched other people, and I used to do this like so much. I used to compare myself to others, like, why is it so easy for this people? Why did they make it look so easy? And number one, you don't even know how easy it was. They could just be fronting for social media. It's so easy to front for social media nowadays. They might make it look easy, but it could have been an insane Mount Everest climb to success for them, just like it is for you. Or they could have gotten, you know, beginner's luck. I don't know what it is. Me personally, I felt like every aspect of my life, whether it's fitness, whether it's business, whether it's relationships, whether it's meeting women, whatever it is, everything has been an intense climb to the top. But I'm grateful for that, man. I honestly don't want it any other way. I don't want things to just come at a snap of a finger. In fact, I'm actually grateful for the challenge, because now I remember what it feels like to be on the opposite side of success. This is a time for me not to go to the store and buy a bunch of clothes. This is not a time for me to go on vacation. This is not a time for me to, you know, celebrate the win too much. This is a time for me to keep my foot on the gas pedal. But I'm telling you, man, I was going to make this video, and I'm still going to make this video about like basically my wardrobe of designer clothes, or wardrobe of, you know, nicer outfits, because once you experience the luxury lifestyle, man, it's something you never want to leave from. It is just lavish. I mean, just right now I'm wearing a Dolce & Gabbana sweatshirt, and you know, I have a Burberry in there, you know, Ferragamo belt, and you know, my designer collection is small, but it's something that I just love doing. It just makes you feel great, and I just love how they look, how they feel, everything about, you know, designer material. And you know, that's just the good life, man. It's just something that I want to keep my foot on the gas pedal, keep doing, keep striving for. Nice living, good living, good food, good relationships, good money, everything, not good, but excellent, everything, the best of the best. Why settle? We get one shot at life. In fact, I was going to listen to this song up next. I'm going to end this video here. It's by French Montana. It's called Sanctuary, and he said, what's worse, to never get it, or to get it and to lose it? And man, it's worse to get it and to lose it, because at least when you never get it, you know, sometimes you could be, you know, not red pill. you know, I always think about, what if I never woke up? What if I never became Red Pill? Like, would I still be a drone? Would I still be going to school, man? Like, that shit scares me, man. That shit scares me, because school actually had me feeling dumb. Like, I was a terrible student, and, you know, I always used to, you know, and not saying my parents don't have any good advice, but they gave me a lot of moral advice. They didn't give me any like real success advice. They told me not to quit and things like that, but you know, anything that, you know, comes to negotiations and things you have to learn in entrepreneurship, I didn't learn that from anybody in my family. And you know, if you stay not red pill, or if you stay like, you know, basically in the rat race, or you don't wake up to what's possible, then you could go your whole life and hopefully you don't wake up when you're 50 and be like, oh my God, I got fooled. One of my clients in my program, who is now my business partner, he actually told me, he's like, yo, I got fooled. He has like over $200,000 in student loan debt, and he went down that path, probably great student, but you know, now he's crushing it. He bought a property with me and stuff like that. But you know, what if he really woke up like 2-3 years ago, but what if you never wake up? What if you're a drone your whole life? You wake up at your 60. I had a comment on YouTube saying like, I'm too old. And that shit scares the living F out of me, man. Like, because time, once it's gone, it's gone. It will never be, it will literally never be April 2019 ever again. It's gone. But if you lose 100,000, you can always get the $100,000 back. Once you lose 10 years of your life, you can never get those 10 years back. And that's something that scares me. And I think if you get it and you lose it versus never getting it at all, what do you guys think? What do you think is worse? Like never getting it? Because he's like, he's like, it's such a good song, man. You gotta listen to it. It's called Sanctuary by French Montana. It's like, I don't know what's worse, to never get it or to get it and lose it. And he's saying how you get the game of life just one time, man. This is a video I haven't done in a long time, where I kind of just ramble about whatever, man. But it's good to just get my thoughts off and just, you know, continue to succeed, man. I'm really just grateful for everything that I've done the past 4 or 5 years. All the hard work, all the sacrifice, all the crazy experiences, all the failures, all the learning lessons, everything, man. It's just been grateful. And I think what I'm going to do probably this summer is reconnect with the guy who told me to read. Where's this book at? If you guys don't see, I got like a couple hundred books over here. This is just like literally one part of my bookshelf. But I'm going to reconnect with the guy who actually gave me the idea 6 years ago to pick up the book Rich Dad Poor Dad if college doesn't go well, and just kind of just share with him like, yo man, you changed my life. I don't think I ever told you guys that story, but the day before I left for college, and I'll keep it short because the video is gonna get a bit long here. The day before I left for college, I met this guy while I was surfing at the beach. It was the most perfect beach day. I could surf not on waves that are like 10 feet. Surfing is like extremely hard, but if the waves are, you know, 1, 2, 3 foot waves, I could surf them. And you know, there's always a ton of people in the water, so you're always meeting surfers. It's a really cool environment. I met this guy, and that was the first time he told me about the word entrepreneur. I never even heard the word entrepreneur in my entire life. And he told me, look man, good luck at college, but if you don't like it, pick up the book Rich Dad Poor Dad. And the rest is history. School went bad after, you know, 4 or 5 months of trying to be somebody I wasn't. And you know, I read the book and my life has never been the same. So I would love to, you know, reconnect with him and just thank him and be like, dude, you changed my life. Like forever changed my life. Then you changed my family's life. You changed my kid's life, my kids' life, when I do have kids someday. And that's true impact, man. I would love to reconnect with him. I still do have his number. And it's just really awesome what has turned out. It's crazy, man. Whether you think it or not, I think literally everything happens for a reason. The good, the bad, the ugly. Your life is always on a track that is, you know, just plays out perfectly, man. It's crazy. Like I was like, why me? But then I'm like, thank you for me. thank you that happened to me. I see the reasoning behind it, and there's been multiple things like that in my life. Few insecurities that I was insecure about, but everything in your life happens for a reason, whether you want to believe it or not. I've seen it from personal experience. If you guys enjoy videos like this, let me know in the comments below. This is a different style of videos. Never really do this too often, but it's cool to just see where my thoughts and my mind take me. If you guys do enjoy the video, make sure to put a like on it, and if you liked what you heard, consider subscribing, man. I'm almost at 2,500 subscribers. Thank you guys all for the support, and I will see you guys later. Peace.